There have been a few key moments in the 2022 season that have made things a little bit tense between Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez, with one of the most iconic moments being Verstappen's refusal to let Perez through in Brazil. All of this led to some intense talks in the team, but Verstappen has also opened up with his thoughts on Ricciardo joining the team for 2023 and what this could also mean for Sergio Perez. But before we begin, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed today's video and make sure to subscribe for regular off-season Formula 1 content. Now, for a long time, it was looking like we would not be seeing the Honey Badger on the grid in 2023. But fortunately, we got the latest news confirmed from Red Bull that Ricciardo will be going back to the Milton Keynes team with a reserve role. And although we won't be seeing him at every race weekend, it's good to know that we will still see him around. Now, if you've been following the sport for a while, then you probably already know that Ricciardo raced for Red Bull back in the day, where he was teammates for Max Verstappen between 2016 and 2018. Ricciardo got the better of Verstappen, finishing ahead of him in the drivers' standings in 2016 and 2017. However, Daniel went on to leave Red Bull at the end of the 2018 season for one reason or another to join Renault, which came as a shock to many fans and Red Bull. When brought up in a recent interview with Verstappen reminiscing on the past and what he thinks of Ricciardo's return, the two-time world champion mentioned how Ricciardo is only as good as his last race, and Ricciardo's time away from Red Bull has not done him any justice. It would have been better for Daniel if he had stayed with Red Bull longer at the time. I have talked to him about it. It's also about feeling good somewhere. At a certain point, that was no longer the case. Then you have to look at alternatives and weigh up between sporting success and feeling good somewhere. Now, Ricciardo has often cited that the reason for leaving Red Bull for Renault was due to the team's growth over the years, and he believed a race seat there could see him win a championship. However, many fans did see this move as a blunder, with many thinking that the real reason for leaving Red Bull was due to a strained relationship with Verstappen at the time. However, Verstappen insisted that Red Bull only ever wanted what's best for Ricciardo, and he added, "I do know that everyone at Red Bull had the best in mind for him. Instead of leaving, he could have talked to the team about it, but it turned out the way it turned out." At the end of the day, Ricciardo made a move he believed would be good for him at the time, but unfortunately his performance declined over the years, especially at McLaren. But now that he's returning to Red Bull, hopefully we will soon see the old Daniel Ricciardo, late braking and awesome wheel-to-wheel action. Now, Ricciardo's return has also led to a lot of speculation around Perez's future at the team, with Verstappen making his own thoughts clear on the matter as well. Now, as we know, Verstappen refused team orders in Brazil to let Perez through, and it was later revealed that this was believed to be down to the crash that Perez had in Monaco, which prevented Verstappen from improving on his grid position heading into the race. Now, Verstappen's claimed that the team knew his reasons for defying the team orders, but this has led many to believe the relationship between the pair was at breaking point, and that the recent Ricciardo news has had many people questioning Perez's long-term future at Red Bull. However, Verstappen has denied trying to force his current teammate out of the team. "Somehow people think I'm not a team player, while I'm always very open. Our relationship is good. It is actually the way it has always been." Verstappen also went on to talk about how the cars used a similar setup in the race, and how that could have contributed to Perez's lack of performance in Brazil. People don't see it, but during a season, everyone is busy with its own setup. Together with Gianpiero Lambiase and the other people, we are generally quite good at finding the right direction. Usually that is also copied by the other side. Of course, things like that are never said, and you don't have to. However, all those things do weigh in on the team. I never hold back. I am very open about what we are going to do and indicate what can be tried. However, people don't understand that, but of course, you can. Now, Red Bull have a contract in place with Perez until 2024, and Horner has stated that Ricciardo has a very specific contract that is for a third driver role. However, I do still feel that the move will have Perez feeling a bit defensive, and a few slip-ups in 2023 could see him easily replaced before his contract is up, just like what happened to Gasly and Albon. But what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and until the next time, bye-bye.